Hi everyone. Hi everyone. If you ever hear me say hi everyone twice, it's because my phone is so slow when it records. I hit the button, I start talking, and I realize it's not recording. So I wanted to show you my wood burner, and so I decided to show you what's above it first. These are all my grandfather's and father's tools, and they are held up. There's a wire along the top right there, and then there's nails in there to support that wire, and then I have wire running down to support each tool, just in case you were wondering how they are mounted without drilling through the concrete stone or the tool itself. But anyway, so and there's my mother's old clock. I'm not sure if that came from Mom's side or Dad's side. I should check with Mom. But this is our wood burner stove. Comes out of the wall 18 inches. And yeah, that's a sticker because it's brand new. And then 90 degrees down. And then 18 inches. And then 90 degrees into the back of the stove, which is a Wonderlux, which we're okay with. But the only thing I just realized about it the other day is I'm unable to put one of those fans on here because those heat activated fans don't work on the vents. I did see a few on Amazon that you actually can wire around the pipe, but I'm not sure if my husband wants to do that, so I have to check with him first. And then the fan back there helps tremendously when we have a fire in the wood burner to distribute the heat throughout the house. So why am I showing you this? Just give me a second. The other day, I said in one of my videos that my husband was going up on the roof to clean the chimney and the dogs were going to start going crazy. Well, he went up and he cleaned the chimney, and then we wait for everything to fall down to the bottom of the chimney, and then we don't have a separate clean out on the exterior of our house, so we have to take the pipe out of the wall and clean it out that way. Really inconvenient, but you know what? It's an ancient system. So he took it apart to clean these pipes out, because we also clean them just like we do the chimney. But when he took it apart, this is what he found. You can see where the pipe goes together right along the pipe. It's split, and I don't know exactly why that did that, whether there was moisture, because the seam is the bottom of the pipe, whether there was moisture that sat in there, or if it's just cheap Chinese metal. And the pipes, I mean, I feel like you can tell they're not super old, but they're rusty there. And prior to replacing these have been in there probably, I don't know, 7 to 10 years, I'm guessing. And there, look at that. So this is why I was constantly getting drafts of smoke in the house, I'm guessing, but yeah, that's probably it. So this pipe doesn't seem to have damage, but we didn't take it apart there. And then there's this one. Now, a lot of this rust is just because they've been sitting outside for almost a week. But this one, no holes. He must have just replaced that one because he's like that. And I'm not just replacing one pipe whenever I'm just going to have to be doing this again. He'll be like, I'll replacing it all. So yeah, this hole, this crack along there, right there, where this was sitting in, this part of this pipe was sitting right inside of there, and then right there. So this reminds me of a couple of things I'd like to mention. One of which is that something that one of my subscribers said the other day, that you know how I always say, what are you prepping today? And she said no prepping today. She was doing maintenance on a lot of different things. And I think I've mentioned this already in a video, but it brought to mind for me that maintenance is a huge, huge part of prepping. So what we actually did was we went to our local Tractor Supply, which, if you know me, you know we went and got gift cards, and then I used them on my Visa, so I got an instant 4% back, and then a 6% in gas. So that's what we did. We went to Tractor Supply and got them. We didn't even check anywhere else because this was one of those things that we needed immediately. We didn't even have time to check with Lowe's to, look at different prices or anything like that. So the pipe we ended up getting was bent, but the manager at the Tractor Supply, she's an amazing woman. She's really nice. I don't even know her name, but anyway, she said, you know what, I'm really sorry, but that's the last one we have. And she said, if we bought it and Annie had any problem with it, just bring it back. And we didn't have any problem with it. Once my husband snapped it together, there was not even a crease where the dent is. And now I'm thinking, wonder if it'll rust where that crease was. Probably. But anyway, I digress as usual. So this is a big thing, and I wish we had checked this at the end of the season last year instead of the beginning of this season, because what if they didn't have what we needed at the store? What if there had been none left? What if nobody had them locally? So what we're doing, because we're not changing anything about our system, we're actually going to buy extra pipe and maybe even look into stainless pipe. But I'm not really sure if that would have any of these same issues. And if you have stainless pipe on the interior of your home leading to your chimney, and you can recommend it or give me any warnings about it, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, sorry about that. I waited for the plane to go by, over, not by, but so where was I? So what we're doing is we're going to research some stainless pipe, and we're definitely going to purchase extra pipe. We will probably get one entire set and then wait to see if they go on clearance after the end of the season, which they probably won't, since they apparently don't even keep them in stock a lot. But I'll do some research into the stainless and whether these aren't thick enough and things like that, and that way we will have hopefully 2 entire sets of pipe. And then of course, like every other prep that we stock up on, we'll rotate it. If we need to replace them again, we're not going to run out and buy new ones. We'll go use what we have first, and then we will replace that set that we've used, and so forth and so on, so that we're always using the oldest items first, because that's just the way we're supposed to do it, right? So that's about it. That's what I've got today. This main prep today consisted of maintenance. I didn't plant anything major today. I did plant some mums in the garden. I had my little Halloween decor. Not Halloween, excuse me. We don't do Halloween. Our fall decor out. And my mums kept blowing over. So what I did is I just planted them. And I don't know if they'll survive or thrive. Oops, it looks like I didn't even plant them very well. Look, that's part of the root ball. But they kept blowing over. So I just went ahead and planted them in the ground. And I'm whispering now because my neighbors probably think I'm goofy. Because he's outside. And then we have these here to block the, let's just say, the unfriendly neighbor, because saying wackadoodle isn't a nice thing. And so I ripped out forsythia from here to here. Not today. This was over the last couple of weeks. That's the root ball of the last hardest one to get out. So I put in that, which is similar to that, a few days ago. And then I finished the more mums here. Those ones are kind of falling over. And then I put in this one today. I had dug the hole like a week ago and then had to take a break. So yeah, that's it. Once these get large enough, they'll block the view here, and then I'll take out some more forsythia and put up something else that is an evergreen so that we get more privacy. And it also actually helps the farmer, because sometimes some of our things will blow into the field, and uh, you know, he can't have that in his hay. So instead of me having to keep running in the field, I've got this here to stop things from blowing into the field. We live up on the top of a hill, and it's very windy. And of course, the wind comes from this direction and goes straight across there. So that's it. That's all I'm doing today. And I'm not even picking those walnuts up. They're just going to stay there. And okay, so let me know about the pipes for the Woodburner if you know anything about them. And thanks for watching, and be blessed.